Alright, lads, so it's finally time to react to the 2 new character gameplays. Almost said 3 there, but yes, it's true. We are only getting 2 characters because for some reason, Caleb liked to treat double team characters as 2 characters, and that's why we're only getting 2 banner characters. So we actually already have reacted to the characters and what they actually have done, what they do with their stats and skills, their strong attacks. I encourage you to check that out if you haven't already seen it, but for today, for this video, we're going to be watching the character gameplays hosted by Caleb themselves. Now, unfortunately, the subtitles don't include English. Not really sure who approved of that. Not, I would have thought they'd include English, but apparently not. So it's only Chinese, French, Japanese, Korean, Thai, and auto-generated Japanese, which obviously we are going to do none of them because I don't understand any of those languages. So before we do get into the video, let's quickly check out the characters before we actually do watch their gameplay. So now, coin drop character, as a soul trait, a bit iffy. Coins aren't really a problem. I would have much preferred crystal drop rate, but okay, we haven't really received a coin drop character in a very long time. She boosts on her SA2, she shields on her soul bomb, she buffs power attribute Soribus strong attack damage by 20%, and then she's also the power character to farm technique droplets. So again, the way they built her is very, very weird. Even her strong attacks are weird. If you look at her strong attack, her Night String is similar to Lie, so she's now one of the 2 characters to have that Night String. Her SA1 is a pushback. SA2 is mostly everyone's SA1. Very weird kit. She's actually a very weird character. Is she the worst character of the year? I wouldn't say so. I'd say Nanao's definitely a tad bit better than Zyapro. She has way more usability. She's way more useful than Zyapro, but she's definitely, pushing the limits of how bad a character can be to a certain extent, right? So she's just really a support character. She's very niche. It's a very weird way they've designed the character. But that being said, let's jump into the gameplay. Reacting to Nanao first, because I believe they do actually showcase she's the sleeper of the banner. Let's be honest, I think mostly everyone does care about the YORUICHI and Soi Fon. They're like the new shiny toy, which apparently someone's already pulled. Spy already made a video on it. Someone's already pulled them, so apparently you can pull them right now, lads, if you want to use tickets, which is... Caleb have been doing a bit of a mad one lately. Alright, so, I don't know. So model-wise, she doesn't look too updated. I'm assuming if you compare her to her old Heart version, they have done some kind of remodeling to make her look a bit better. But I definitely prefer the 1000 Year Blood War form or version model over this one, where it's just based from the now. She doesn't really get anything cool or anything. So Night String, I was actually very curious on how they were actually going to do that, because it is similar to Lie. Very fast. I like it though. I like it. So it starts off just a couple free blue hits, and then the final hit is a yellow wave. I like it. For a Night String that isn't using a gun, I was actually very curious on how they were going to handle that that no attack string, and I think they actually did a pretty good job on that. So fair play on that. SA1, yeah, it's her doing that Kido move that she does in almost all her normal forms. Okay. It does look quite basic, I'm not going to lie, but it is a premium mid-mount, so I can't really expect too much. In terms of the usability of that SA1, we all know about it, we've all used it in the past. It's the pushback range collision one. It's an okay strong attack. It's nothing too amazing, but it's there, right? It's there. In Senkamon, it's going to be quite useful because it does actually push them back. If you do decide to use it on a Senkamon floor, she will definitely clear it, especially going against bosses. She'll make your life a lot easier going against them because she does push back. She also has... I'm about to say she has an SA2 shield, but she doesn't. Her SA2 is just a boost. It's weird though, right? It's nice to see that we have a 2500 length beam as a boost, which we haven't received before, but it's still a bit weird to see that as a boost. But she does just open her book, and it gives you the boost. Okay, it's an alright strong attack. And her SA3 is her doing that chain thing that I have no idea what the Kido's called, but it's some kind of Kido, right? So, as far as Nanao's go, it's quite basic. That's cool, though. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I don't remember if anyone's ever done that. Ooh, that shield looks nice. I like that. Hold on, let's go back. So, yeah, I was about to say, as far as Nanao's go, Nanao's always, besides the 1000 Year Blood War one, who even then is still... I think the moves that she does in the 1000 Year Blood War form is a lot more cool because it's stuff that we haven't really seen before. She did the shield that she did in the final arc, and then she used that move that we only ever saw Kisuke use. So the 1000 Year Blood War form, the fact that she uses Kido, I think is Caleb doing a good job at a Kido-based character like Nanao. But when you go... Hopefully it is Kido, by the way. Hopefully I'm not messing that up. But with this Nanao, she looks quite basic. Again, they can't really do much with her. She didn't really do much, especially in the early days of Soul Society, right? So I think Caleb did a decent job at making this character in terms of the animations. The soul bomb, though, I actually do like. That's actually kind of cool. I'm not sure if she's ever done that in the series. I don't remember, but I like it. And the shields, One thing I like to give props to Caleb is every time we do get a new character with a shield, most of the time, if not all the time, they're all different kind of shields. They have different animations. I want to know, and unfortunately they won't actually show it here, I want to know what the shield looks like when it gets hit, because as you know, most of the new shield characters that we do get nowadays, they have different animations depending on how many hits they have left. So I'm not sure what they're going to do here. But yeah, I like the shield, I like what they've done with it, so I'm not the biggest fan of now, I'm going to be honest, at least this version of it. I like the Fausty and Blood War form. This one though, a bit the skills that she did get, you're rarely going to see anyone actually use this character. The only time I'd actually recommend using her, unironically, is to farm Droplet. And that's basically like the only place you're actually going to see her. Now, sure, she has some gimmicks that can be useful. The boost is nice, the shield is nice, she buffs power Soripers too, so she's more like a third wheel character. You're not gonna, you yourself aren't gonna use her, but there's probably gonna be someone out there that is gonna decide to use her, and you're not really gonna hate seeing this character because she is buffing your characters if you are using a power Sorry per character. Outside of that, if you're a Nanao fan, you're probably gonna use her regardless, so you know, you do that, right? Next up, we have Yoruichi and Soi Fon. So I really do like the way they designed this character. So one, we are getting another double team character. Very happy to see them return. It's Yoruichi and Soi Fon. That was definitely one of the more requested ones. And yeah, mind character, no affiliation, so do keep that in mind. They have Hollow Killer and No Affiliation Killer. Pretty nice set of combos for 2 killers. Damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20% with the 12% built-in recharge. They have Guard Break, they have Frenzy, they have Berserker and Bruiser, and then they have the ability at plus 5, which is interesting because they can inflict poison and also lacerate. So they are the first character in the game to have a damage over time status augment that has a 5-second ability. And normally they only have 2 seconds, so it's nothing groundbreaking, but it is nice to see that now these characters aren't getting shafted when it comes to damage over time. It's just extra damage that you are doing, so you can't complain about that. And then the unique thing about them is that they do have a new skill, combo bonus, increases the CPU double team character's damage. So this does go up to 80% depending on the certain combo. Hopefully they do mention it, but I probably won't even see it because we have no subtitles on. But it is nice to see that they are kind of increasing the damage that you can do for your side character when you aren't using them. It's nothing too amazing, but it is something you might notice when playing with them. And this opens up the door potentially for other characters, non-double team characters, to get a combo bonus, right? Because as you can see here, it says combo bonus, then it says what it does. So maybe in the future, let's just say hypothetically, 6th anniversary, we get an Aizen. Maybe that character can get combo bonus, increases your strong attack damage if you hit a certain combo. So this skill, the combo bonus, can definitely be set up for other characters in the future, for non-tag team characters, and potentially even give you skills when you reach a certain combo, which would actually be kind of important. It'd be kind of different. It'd be changing the way you play the game, making sure that you're ensuring that you're having a high combo, you're keeping that combo, because if you lose it, then you're going to potentially losing out on a skill or extra damage. So I really do like that. It's setting up for the future, and it comes down to Caleb if they want to take advantage of this new combo skill that they have introduced into the game. But with that said though, let's check out the gameplay. So very excited about this. I really wish, by the way, they actually incorporated this into the game. So you kind of see the artwork on this screen is high definition. When you put it into a thumbnail, the one that Soldex data mines at least, it's not really that high definition. And you can see, this is more so just like a little nitpick on my part, is like there is a smoke effect behind them. So we do have the PNG available, but unfortunately, when they put them into the game, we have to either crop out the background ourselves or just not crop it at all. But that being said, look at that. I am a fan of that, fam. Look at that. Look at them just standing there. I like that. I'm a massive fan of this, honestly. Like, I'm not the biggest Soi Fon fan. I like her. I really do like Yoruichi too. So I really like this character. In addition to that, I didn't actually mention it. They do have innate skills, which I believe is fire and freeze resistance. So it's nice to have. I prefer paralysis and weaken resistance, but two resistances, you can't complain about that. One thing I do want to mention too is the fact that, unfortunately, I didn't realize it in my first initial reaction, they don't have long stride. Again, it's not that big of a deal now because you can give it to them. So when I actually get my hands on this character, I'm definitely giving them long stride, because any Yoruichi, any Soi Fon that I'm using, if they don't have long stride, I'm giving it to them. So yeah, these characters are definitely getting long stride. They should have built-in flash steps. Hopefully they do keep that up with these two characters. As you all are aware probably, Yoruichi and Soi Fon, and also Maida, I believe they're the only 3 characters in the game. Once you get them to max level, so 150 or 150% on the soul tree, or max soul tree essentially, you do get extra flash steps. So naturally, Soi Fon and Yoruichi have built-in 3 or 4 flash steps, so they should hopefully follow the same route. And that nudge string is nice. Hold up. Look at that. The aura too is so nice. I really wish they do more double team characters, if I'm being honest. That is a fast Nad string. I like that. Let's see Soi Fons. Ooh. I like that. I actually kind of want to pull on this banner, you know. So that's the first one. It's a 2,500 length beam. It's similar to... I'm not too sure who it's similar to, but I like it. Definitely resembles what they would do as, like, fast attackers. I like that. And then the SA2 is the Vortex. Ooh, okay. So she does the kicks. Let me rewind that. There's a lot going on, so bear with me, lads, right? So she does some kicks, and then she throws out kunai from kicking. Oh. Okay. Okay, I like it. That's actually kind of a nice pose that Yoruichi does do. And then Soi Fon does the triangle thing that she does. I think the Bankai version does do this. I like that. I like when they had double team characters where, like, even though the strong attacks are the exact same, the visuals do change quite a bit. So Caleb have put some work into this character, which I do appreciate. And then that's the full screen, which I believe, regardless of who you use, is going to look the exact same. Never mind. Never mind. All right, let's go back and look at that again. So from this, it appears that Yoruichi's doing some kicks, flying around the screen, doing slashes. Then you can see the poison thing that Soi Fon does do. I like that. I'm a big fan of that, actually. And then obviously the Soi Fon does the same thing, but she's the main character at this point, right? So it's like direct into the screen. Honestly, visually, like, to me personally, this is one of the better characters in the game. Like, it isn't for like a base form Yoruichi. Like, this is like OG Society. Whenever we get like these base form kind of characters that, you know, haven't really showed anything just yet, they normally don't get the best visuals, right? It normally just like recycled kind of stuff. And to some extent, you could say this is too, but I really like the visuals of these characters. This is what sells the character to me. I'm not going to be pulling on the main banner, and I don't recommend anyone else pulling the main banner. But when it comes to the individual, I might drop 5 multis just to test it out. I want to see Yoruichi right there again. Hold on. Yeah, he just got a bunch of Yoruichi just kicking the screen. That's kind of funny. Oh, she's Steve Olsen. Oh, shit. And then, yes, Soi Fon does the final attack. I like that. I'm a big fan of this character, honestly. Now let's check out the special. The main thing. I want to see what they're going to do here. Oh! Oh! That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. Alright, this is definitely going to be the thumbnail. I'm not sure where the thumbnail is going to be, but that's basically it, lads, right? They're the 2 characters to talk about today. We don't have a 3rd character, but I'm a fan of this character. Like, genuinely, it's surprised me. This could be the thumbnail. I like how they're both doing Shunko at the same time. We need more characters like this, man. This is actually really fun. Yoruichi does the attack, and then Soi Fon does it. And then they finish up together like that. That's really cool. That's a really cool finisher pose. I'm a fan. I'm a massive fan of this. Honestly, this is to put a smile to my face. So that right there, lads, was the character breakdowns, reacting to the character gameplays. Nanao, unfortunately, it's just a gimmick. She has her use somewhere, but she's never really going to be used unless you are a diehard fan of Nanao. Even then, I know a lot of Nanao fans are going to be, you know, feeling the same way, that she kind of got the short end of the stick. And then we have Yoruichi and Soi Fon. Really cool design, and looks really fun too. And I'm probably going to pull on the individual banner, mainly because I recently just pulled Ginzuru like 6 months later, or almost like 9 months later actually. I only got him like a few months ago, and I believe he is like a year old now at this point. And like, he's not that cool to me anymore. Like, he's kind of cool. I'm not really the biggest fan of Gin and Izu, so maybe that's why. But when it comes to characters like this, like, I really like Soi Fon and Yoruichi, so I want to get them while they're still new and relevant for the most part. So I'm probably going to drop like 5 or so multis on the main banner just to test my luck and see how it goes. But that being said, lads, let me know what you guys think about these characters in the comments below. Who are you most excited for, Nanao or Soi Fon and Yoruichi? What did you think about the gameplays? I thought they were fairly impressive. Nanao, on the other hand, not so much. But that being said, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.